And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. So Indiana's offense will have the football first. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught.
He's got it on the outside. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously, the politically correct answer. But you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. He's got it. Smashes through the tackle. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Hoosiers! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Western Kentucky's offense will take the field for the first time. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the thing. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You got to worry about the ground game. You think there's some kind of deception going against this secondary.
And the Hilltoppers are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Unloads quickly. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Kelly. They're setting up the screen. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. The Hilltoppers are rolling down the field. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. Makes a connection. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. And the Hilltoppers will try to punch it in on first and goal. They'll go with a direct step. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Makes the grab. Almost in, but they'll say he didn't make it. Inches away from the touchdown. Turning to the running game here on third and goal. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They were able to get a field goal on board, and now they'll kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. He's out past the 35. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
The Hoosiers want to pick up the tempo. Looking downfield on first down. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. This time he's got it. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. And the Hoosiers come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab on the left. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Got his man on the right. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Hoosiers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. The RPO fire complete to the left. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Second down, he'll throw it. Touchdown, Indiana! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And that's his second receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game when he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
Returner will field it and try to get some field position. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. The Hilltoppers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Back to throw, it's Kelly. Complete to the right. There he goes. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They just flipped the entire field, and now they'll try to cash in on 1st and 10 from the 20. Quickly complete. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got it on the move. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. And he works it in. Touchdown, Western Kentucky.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined. The QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
And the extra point was good. He'll start the return inside his 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Trying play action. The quick out. At the 45 on its way. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Back to pass on 2nd down. A strike downfield. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. And the Hoosiers want to move quickly. Off the play fake on 1st down. Lets it fly. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Flies it out of the air. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. 6th play of the drive coming up. He wants to throw it again. Wheels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Hoosiers!
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these 2 guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these 2 guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in the game.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. Looking for a man. It's Kelly. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Here comes the heat. He's got him in the flat. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. And the Hilltoppers will punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. You'll field the punt and look for room. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. On target. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Roberts. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Gets it out fast. He'll step out of bounds. He's at the 33-yard line. The Hoosiers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They're going to run it. Can't get him to the ground. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Now the play fake. Here's the pressure. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Roberts. The ball is down at the 14 after first through the air. The screen, he can go. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. What a disappointment. No good. After the miss, still an 11-point game, guys.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink. When you knock it off the crossbar, those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
Good timing on the quick out. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. Dropping back, it's Kelly. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Punt is in the air on fourth down. He's got great speed. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Wants to go up top on first down. He's going to throw deep right side. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. They're dealing with a second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Indiana! No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. That one can really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Gets it to the back. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there. Back to pass, it's Kelly. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Give to the back. He gets it up to the 37-yard line, and let's see if they're willing to gamble on fourth down. The Hilltoppers decide to punt it away. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Bowling Green, Kentucky.
He'll return it. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Use the play fake, now to throw. It's complete to the left.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
And some room to work. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Hilltoppers will snap it on first and 10. The give from the gun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. Back to pass, it's Kelly. Using the quick game. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Grabbed in the middle, it's Pemberton. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Going to take a shot on second and short. Get it out on the screen. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. Use the play fake, now to throw. Flips it out in the flat. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The give to the back. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22. Every journey begins with a step. This offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. The give to the tailback. Nice move to pick up yardage. Got enough for the first down and wants more. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. He'll read on to the left on first down.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
And the defense got him at the 27. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Complete to the left. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Hunt is on its way. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. He'll do it himself. Turning it on. Got enough for the first down. A big play. Gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. The Hilltoppers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Scrambling away. And a nice pickup on the line, and gets down to avoid contact. They've got it inside the 30 at the 28, first down. They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. He stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. They'll give it to the back. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He's got it again. He's going to lose a yard on that one. This is a tough one. A third and long from this part of the field. They can, though, pick up the first down. Motion from the back. Looking downfield, it's Kelly. Under fire. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. That pulls them to within 15, 28-13 the score.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. We've been treated to an aerial show by It's Morris. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. He wants to throw it. Pressure coming. Finding open areas. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. And the Hoosiers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the run. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Right back to the well. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Hoosiers had this offense rolling. Now they're going to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. Looking downfield on first down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. And the Hoosiers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The play action fake. Got it in the middle, it's Roberts. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Got his man. And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. And he missed it. No good. And after the missed field goal, guys, the lead's still at 15. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. They'll leave it with him. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wideout. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Finds his target down the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Looking to throw, it's Kelly. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. They got him for the sack, and they'll get the ball back after the 4th down stop. Great place to start for this offense. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. To the ground with the back. Makes one man miss. They finally get him stopped, but this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. It's complete on the right side. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. He'll keep it himself. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. The Hoosiers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. With the run on 1st and goal. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Hoosiers! And the route is on. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
Well, what I love about this team early this year is it looks like they can fight through adversity. They started the year 2-0. This game looked like it was in the balance here in the 4th quarter. But after watching them answer with that last touchdown drive, that shows me they've got the mental toughness to potentially make a run this year.
Looking for a man. It's Kelly. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. And the ball's out there after it. Oh, and he gets the ball back. Lucky to do so. Guess it could have been worse. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here.
How about the complimentary football? This defense getting another sack. They've already got an interception. Offense has played great. Both sides of the football together dominating this football.
He'll off one deep down the left side. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. His offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Now, thanks to that gamble and failure, a chance to tack a little extra onto touchdown, Indiana! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. They're working that left side. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Oh, they're after him. Incomplete. Man, oh man, is that one this junior would love to have back. And the Hilltoppers really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Looking to pass. It's Kelly. Makes the grab. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. The Hilltoppers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete to the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. That last completion sets them up on second down. Pocket breaking down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And the fourth down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football. Offense in a bunch formation. Handoff to the lone back. Inside the 30. Right down the gut of the field. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Looking to throw on first down. Working that left side now. Good pick up a little bit short of sticks. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. And then you look up at the end of the season, you